I am DeQuan Henson. I am 62 years old. I am transgender and I have gender dysphoria. In my day, there were no visible role models. Everything was hidden. Gay, lesbian, and transgender people were beaten, excommunicated from the church. They were even told, "Why don't you kill yourself?" I lived through that. I am a survivor of self-loathing, thoughts, and attempts of suicide. I discovered the Queen of Shade first on Instagram. I watched her and I listened. Not only did I watch and listen, but I could feel a spirituality that was just bursting from her skin. I could feel it in her voice. I want to say that my testimony is that as she spoke, I realized that at 62 years old, I never lost God, even though that's what they told me when they tried to beat it out of me. I'll never forget some of the horrible things that happened to me for being effeminate. What they didn't know was that I had ambiguous genitalia. That was a secret that only my mom and my father knew. The Queen of Shade has blessed me in a way I don't even think she knows. She has a way of sharing her pain and teaching you that the universe, I'm going to just say it, God, because I believe in God. I am not in an organized religion, but I believe in God with all my heart. I sing about him. I talk about him. Had it not been for God, I would not be alive this day. The Queen of Shade is changing the dynamic of gay, lesbian, and transgender people when it comes to spirituality and God and hearing God. Because for so many years we're told, God don't hear you, you're a sinner, you're condemned. There are so many aspects to the gay, lesbian, and transgender experience. We're all individuals and everyone's story is different. But the Queen of Shade, she has shared her pain. She has learned. She has grown. I bless her in my prayers because she is a leader, not a follower. She has been given the gift of foresight. She has been given the gift to sing. She has been given the gift to organize interviews with heterosexual men who do sex work, gay sex work. And somehow she brings out of them their spirituality, which changes the entire spectrum of the way people will think about people who do sex work. You have to remember, people do what they have to do to survive. And what you do does not define who you are. Excuse me, I'm not as articulate as the Queen, but I am giving my testimony. She lifts me up. She makes me laugh. She makes me feel encouragement at 62 to live a fuller, more meaningful life in my latter years. I saw it as impossible. I prayed for a standard to be rose up, and sure enough, I discovered the Queen of Shade. She is a blessing. She's talented. I recommend that you sit down and watch an interview. I recommend that you listen to her speak and how she delivers her wisdom without an ounce of bitterness. In spite of how she was treated or what she went through, she blesses other people. She never once becomes bitter. She shares. She teaches. She's been given the gift of foresight. Gifts come from God. I don't care how you look at it. Gifts come from God. I was once told that God would never bless someone like me, someone gay, lesbian, or transgender. They're condemned. But they spoke lies. The Queen of Shade is an example that God blesses who he wants to, when he wants to do great things. That is my testimony. Queen of Shade is my hero. God bless everyone within the sound of my voice. And I hope you follow her because she lifted me up. I love you, Queen of Shade. Blessings.